News 10's Chelsea Snyder has been following the hearing all day and joins us now from the newsroom with the very latest. Chelsea, what can you tell us?
Joe, Clasina
Sexual abuse victims are turning into survivors after another day of the Larry Nassar trial. Good Tuesday afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Sam. Happy Friday, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Sam. We want to begin this afternoon with meteorologist Andy Provenzano to talk about how it wasn't so happy when people got on the roadways this morning.
No.
Return of the snow and the cold.
It was not good.
Not at all. Here's what has a lot of people talking on our Facebook and social media pages. A deadly disease is spreading among Michigan deer, and a state advisory panel is stepping up its efforts to prevent the illness. To send things over right now to News 10 Chelsea Snyder, who's been following the sentencing hearing all day. She joins us live from the newsroom. Chelsea, what can you tell us?
Joe, 15-year-old Jillian Swinehart.
And sticking to MLK celebrations happening today, the Greater Lansing Area Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Holiday Commission received a $145,000 donation from area businesses, and they were pretty excited about it. We will continue to follow what happens today in the hearing and have more details later on News 10 at 5 and 6. Well, let's see what's trending this afternoon. Topping the list is the bombing at a Florida mall. Police are still looking for a middle-aged white male who was last seen running away from the scene. Well, parents and community members are still in shock and disbelief this afternoon following the shooting at Marshall County High School. Some new changes you may want to know about are about the Facebook feed changes on the way. In a few weeks, users will see more content from family and friends and less from businesses and brands. Thanks, Andy. A weekend of women's marches across the country also brought attention to immigration issues. We're seeing what has a lot of you sounding off on Facebook and social media this afternoon, and topping the list is a potential protest by many MSU students. People all over the country are coming up with solutions today to help combat the announcement of over 60 Sam Clubs closing. The Senate has ended day 3 of a federal government shutdown, moving a temporary funding bill forward. North Korea announced today that February 8th will be the new date to mark its anniversary of its founding military. Well, children battling serious illnesses face a lot of pain and discomfort. Just trying to figure out when we're going to get off of this roller coaster. We have already had rain, we've had snow, we've had a little mixture of warmth, mixture of everything.
Trying to please everybody, Joe.
Exactly.
No, we
that, Andy. And speaking of numbers and temperatures, 90% of Americans consume way more than the recommended maximum of 2,300 milligrams of salt per day. I think that program can be done for adults as well. Welcome back. Kids can form all kinds of friendships, and for a 12-year-old boy in Georgia, that includes a special friendship with a mini cow. Sweet potato pie.
Some spicy potatoes
Yes.
would be just the answer.
We love that. Well, thanks for all that information,
Yes.
David. And speaking of food, restaurants worldwide have taken a page out of Uber's playbook. The car and booster seat guidelines here in Michigan has many parents sending in their thoughts about this new proposal. We're in the middle of what seems to be cough season, and if you thought having to deal with the after effect of having a cold was a problem, now there's 2 more problems you can add to the list. Vanita Zahn tells us what those are and how they're playing a role in our lungs. Well, nurses everywhere are special, especially one who honored her father by helping a stranger in another country.
at the end of the week, details are fine.
All right, you guys have a great afternoon. See you back here at 5.